What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA player props for Thursday, February 16th slate of games. I have some bad news for the people of this channel. The Honeypot, 1 win away, and Keldon Johnson goes 1 of 6 from deep and doesn't hit over 1.5 threes to access the Honeypot and get the goodies. We're going to restart that tonight for you guys in the community tab. So make sure to go vote. Only 3 games before the All-Star break, 1 day of games. We will have polls for you guys to vote on for the dunk contest, the three-point contest, the skills competition, and the Rising Stars game, and probably the NBA All-Star game as well. So multiple chances for you guys to get 5 wins during the All-Star break as well. But let's look at our teams from last night before we get into our picks from last night. My team last night, Phil Baru, he finally has lost. It was a great run, 6-0 run, but he's finally lost with Jared Allen over 9.5 points in the first half. I gave Mo Lang a shot. He did not show up in chat. We're going to do a coin flip for him. 2-2 for my team. Your coach went 0-1, so that's my bad. Under 500 day for us today. Trey?
Yeah, I'm excited for my team. There was some good and some bad. It is what it is. Our 7'6", 369-pound center from the Czech Republic showed back up. Ball over assist, that hit. Gritty gang. I'm sorry I didn't post the gritty. I will do it today. I promise. Go to my Twitter at Trey Trends. Nice pick for him. Mitchell absolutely dominated the fourth quarter. J-Man smoking that pack with Dorian Finney-Smith over 5 rebounds. I think he only got 4, but he was close to it. E-Money Photo throwing out Bears' favorite pick with Buddy Hield under turnovers. That cashed for the over, and we were all pretty shocked by it. But my boo, Catley Russ with the P.J. Washington over PRA. He dominated. Great pick, Cat.
Yeah, Teats?
Yeah, honestly, shout out to my team. Not too bad. So we went 2-2. Kyrie did not play. Ball over 9.5 assists from Dr. Brusco. Buddy Hield over 3.5 threes. That cash pretty easy. That's a solid pick always. Ingram kind of came up short with the 25.5. That's okay. We can get it back this time. And Harden was on a tear. And did he finish at 19?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he finished with 19.
Xerxes, keep your head up. That's a tough way to lose that one. But I like where your head was at. I think you had the right pick there. He just decided that he didn't want to cash it today. And Persidious, I like the pick. It's just unfortunate that you and I both share something in common, which is our pick did not play.
Yeah, this is Teats' team. I made a mistake yesterday. The name's changed on our studio for some reason. So these are your team. Teats, your player in orange, Kyrie, he did not play. Your guy did send in the chat at 6:30. He wanted Anthony Davis over 11.5 rebounds. He got 10. I told him last night about 12. I said, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see this because it felt like a rush pick. So if you will drop 2 picks in the chat for today, we're going to count both picks for tonight for you. And then we're going to do a coin flip for Teats yesterday because we didn't do it yesterday for him. So let's look at our NBA and game picks on our site. Game picks last 5 days, 21-11 on BearsProfitPlays.com. We're doing really well. Come check us out over there. Free plays and member plays daily. And our NBA player props doing well as well, 110-95. We are much better on site than we are on YouTube. But come check us out, BearsProfitPlays.com, if you are interested in that. All right, guys, let's do the coin flips. I have one for myself, and Teats needs one as well. Let's see this thing flip. I'm going tails. Oh, no. I said heads, right?
Close. I heard heads, but
okay.
There's also a little bit of muffled, so I don't know.
1-0 on my coin flip. Teats?
I'm going to flip heads as well.
Tails?
That's how you do it.
Tails, yeah, so that's weird. But it is okay. All right. Both going 1-0. Okay. I went 0-1. Teats goes 1-0. I will change those teams. Very close race this week for teams. So get your picks in for tonight. Trey starts off because I know you have the worst beat.
Yes. I was pretty upset about mine. I went 0-1. James Harden, fuck you, dude. Seriously, you pissed me off. We needed 20 points. You finished with 19. I don't care if I get any hate in the comments because I was screaming at my TV. He finished with 19. The Cavaliers were down the whole game in foul mode. Fouled the last 6 possessions for the 76ers. Do you know what? Every single one of those 6 possessions, guess who was inbounding the ball? James fucking Harden. Dude, you're the best free throw shooter in the league. Grab the ball and make a free throw, get fouled, hit the over for us. It wasn't that hard. You made it hard. You made me want to die. James Harden, you're not my golden goose anymore. Let's move on.
Ooh. The game got scripted.
Yeah. I had DeJounte Murray over 15.5 first half PRAs, and I'm going to make this really easy for you guys because he didn't have 15.5 PRAs in the game, let alone in the first half. He went 1 of 8 in the first half, scoring 4 points, and the Hawks got down big in the game. He did get injured, came back. Wouldn't have mattered because he only had 14 PRAs in the entire game. But we did get 8 shots in the first half, so sucks he didn't cash in on some of those. But on to tonight for me. Teats?
Yeah, I had Terry Rozier over 22.5 points against Spurs. I was really excited about that one. I felt like it was about prime time for Terry's name to be announced and he was going to go off. And I get a text message from the group and it's like, dude, Terry's not playing tonight. That's what you got to love about NBA. You know, you could pick a player that could be, probable with the sniffles, and next thing you know that they're out for the game, like 2 minutes before tip off.
Yeah, that was a tough break for you, but we're moving on to the night with our player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to go with another superstar line that I feel like is too low. I'm going to go with the Paul George over the 20.5 points versus the Phoenix Suns. If you guys watched our ladder play, you already know that I gave out over 15 points for Paul George. I feel confident that he's going to show up in this game. 21 points is just too low for him. It's very doable. Paul George, as you can see, last 5 games, averaging 23.6 over his last 5. He has gone under 3 games in a row, so I feel like we are getting a pretty good discount line with this. And this game is also going to be on TNT, so PG is going to want to show up and remind everyone just who he is before the All-Star break. And George is getting a good plus matchup against the Phoenix Suns. I never thought I would say that, but George is already averaging over 24 points per game over his last 5 games versus the Suns. It gets significantly better whenever we look at his last 5 games in Phoenix. He is averaging over 33 points per game in those 5 games in Phoenix, with his lowest point scored being 25 back in 2011, with his highest point scored being 42. So he has been showing up in Phoenix. He's been showing up against the Suns in general. Give me Paul George to score 28 points tonight and remind himself just who he is, because he is him.
28 bomb from Paul George, called by Trey. Tonight, I'm going to go I'm going to keep it short and sweet, actually. I'm going to take Monte Morris over 4.5 assists against Minnesota. The Wizards got back Kyle Kuzma last game, so they now have their big 3 on the court, Beal, Kuzma, Porzingis. In the last game against Portland, they just played all 3. They combined for 80 points, so the scoring for the Wizards will come from those 3. Morris has scored single digits in 3 of his last 6 games, but he has been doing a good job distributing the ball. In those 6 games, he has had 34 assists, averaging 5.7 per game, and he's gone over 4.5 assists in 4 of those 6 games. If we look at his stats versus Minnesota, he is averaging 5.1 assists in his career, and he's had 5+ in 4 of his last 5 games against Minnesota. Look for Monte Morris to continue to be the distributor for the Wizards in this game, as the scoring is taken care of by the big 3 for this team. Teats?
Yes, talking about someone who may or may not have the dog in them, I'm taking Anthony Edwards, but I'm kind of thinking that he does not have that dog in him tonight. I'm taking the under 28.5 points. Ant, in his last 5 games, he's averaged 23.8 points, so that's quite a bit short, and he's only hit this mark twice. If we expand that over 13 games played, so other than these 5, he's went 4 for 8. So he had a 50% mark for going over 28.5 before this last 5-game stretch. So overall, 6 for 13 for going over. He's someone that absolutely can just let it go, be unleashed, go for 30+ at any given time. There's no rhyme or reason for why and what his motivation is. As you can see, he had 32 against Dallas the other night, 31 against Utah, some pretty big teams, especially Dallas, that had Kyrie in that game. But then he plays Memphis. That's a pretty big matchup for him with Ja, and he had 17. He plays against Denver. He plays against Denver twice, and he scores 39 points total between the 2. Against the Wizards, he's had 29, 18, 25, 21, and 17 in his career. So he's only broke this once against the Wizards. With everyone being back healthy for the Wiz and Edwards kind of coming off of a decent break, it's so hard to tell if he's going to come out shooting and come out hot, or if the 3-day break's going to be a little too long for him and he's just too relaxed. So I think that he might get close to 28.5, but I think that the under is going to hit.
Yeah, guys, 3 plays for you tonight. No group play tonight. Not enough games to pick from. Only 2 games out. We will have a Honeypot pick for you guys to vote on tonight, so look for that in the community tab section. That'll That'll do it, guys, for our NBA player props for Thursday, February 16th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.